yeah, yeah, yeah. You know how we do this shit. Check it, check it, check it, check it.
What's the difference between bootleg CDs and mixtapes?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
It was a lot of moves that I was making that were politically incorrect. Like, say if an A&R, fronted on me, it wouldn't give me some music or a label rep, it didn't matter. I call him a punk motherfucker on the mixtape.
I don't give a fuck what niggas print in a magazine. I don't give a fuck if you DJ for the hottest nigga in the game. I don't give a fuck what your faggot ass promotion nigga running around talking about.
I bring it to him. Like, I was bringing it like to motherfuckers where niggas in the streets was like, yo, who the fuck is this nigga right here? He on some real shit. Like, yeah, nigga, this is what we talking about. This is some shit they can relate to. It was just like a part of me. It was something that, it was almost like getting up in the morning and, putting them sneakers on every morning. This is something that you had to do.
Let's take it from the bare minimum, like on some mixtape DJ shit.
Everybody's flooding and flocking to the mixtapes right now. Mixtape DJs are pulling their hair out because people are, I gotta be on your tape.
Well, the mixtapes really started my career. We used the bootleggers as our personal street team, as well as 50, as well as Buck and Yayo, so that's how the whole G-Unit movement started.
A mixtape to me is the actual forum, so that way I could just do what the fuck I want.
Mixtapes is like bringing a girl to your crib and just showing her your closet. Like, yo, I might wear this next time I'm with you. You never know, I might bust out with this one. It's some shit you gotta keep for yourself and just let her be surprised when you come out with it, shit like that.
Mixtapes is my film, mixtapes is the way I speak, mixtapes is the way I communicate. Mixtapes is like my radio, it's like my show, it's like my TV show.
Let's jump right into this shit, man.
A lot of times people hate what they don't know about, and I used to hate hip-hop. I used to think it was stupid. It didn't make any sense to me. I was just, grew up Catholic. I was listening to Ozzy and Black Sabbath, so I didn't understand it. And I can remember hating on people about, what are you listening to that junk for or whatever. But a friend of mine turned me on this Public Enemy album, and when I was listening to it, I was feeling pretty comfortable. And it really made me, when Chuck D was rapping, it was like, man, this guy is saying something. And for the first time, I realized that hip-hop and rap wasn't just about boasting or bullshitting or whatever. He was getting a message across, a message to people that would have had no idea what was going on, would have had no platform to hear. I mean, now we have the internet and all that, but wouldn't have heard this point of view unless it was for this group. And when I heard it, it was like, man, this guy is getting a point across, and it means something. And then I was noticing, listen to this production, and the nuances of the music itself was incredible. Now, there was the controversy, I believe at the time, about sampling, if it's right, if it's wrong, if it's stealing or whatever. And a Night Train, they're sampling James Brown, I believe. And it's like, that is not wrong, that is right. Taking that music to a new art form and then being able to convey such a powerful message and having this incredible production going on all at the same time. And then on top of it, it's the whole CD is good. It's not like 2 tracks are good, it's the whole CD. And when you get done with it, not only have you learned something but you enjoyed yourself. And that was what turned me on to hip-hop. Indiana's always voted Republican. It's Bill O'Reilly country.
For him, they just try to make him an example. Why would you go to Indianapolis? You can go right up to fucking NY if you want to bust a motherfucker. Why would you go all the way to Indianapolis to bust a motherfucker to set an example? Why would you do that? That's bullshit too. You're gonna go in an Indianapolis Midwest store on a phenomenon that started in New York. That's bullshit to me.
There's nothing that sells music like music.
Come on.
Since its birth, hip-hop has continued to climb in popularity around the world, but there has been a cost to this growth. Multi-billion-dollar music corporations have bought the rights to radio, record labels, and music production throughout this world. Their power determining what we hear, how hip-hop will be defined.
Do you feel that corporations are tapping into the streets?
Well, there's only 3 corporations now. Now with the merger of 5 turning into 3, so who do we listen to? Big Brother? Because they've never been in the best interest of black people. They've only been in the best interest of the dollar. So they've never been into building grassroots business. So, I mean, damn them.
Nelly and all these guys selling records, they started in the street. They started in dirty clubs, begging DJs to play their records, doing mixtapes. Every rapper that ever came out did a mixtape.